Hello, everyone. This is Arnel, and happy Saturday. How are you guys doing? So, I right today I am actually outside, hanging out with my kids, as you can hear them playing in the background. So today is our weekly weekly live chat with my business partners from New York, from UK, and from Texas. And it's just a little chat with us today. I didn't actually prepare the banner, but our topic today is to share you guys our wins and the challenges that we face working on this business. But I'm pretty sure those challenges become our stepping stones towards our growth. So we really want to share that because as a business owner or entrepreneur, we go through every challenges. The same thing in our personal lives. We go through that, and it's up to us to really embrace that in a good way, or maybe that is something that can stop you on doing something for the progress of your life. But today I'm super excited to really share this topic with each and every one of my business partner here, and I'll go with Ate Jerry. I really want you to share your wins, and then yeah, we'll start with the wins, and then later on I will be asking the challenges. Then we can um, share what we can help you about that challenges. Yeah.
Okay, so hello everyone. It's Jerry or Gertrude. You can call me any way you want. I am coming to you live from Texas. And yeah, thank you very much that we are gathered here again to share some of our insights and whatever experiences that have happened for the week. For me, my wins would be growth. It's like sometimes there are days that you just don't want to do anything, but then I am so thankful that this business is kind of like waking me up to do something else, and that pushes me to read about people that I admire that are so motivational. And I look at this business community. I see people who are having blessings and blessings every day, and 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 I just get that positivity from whatever is going on, and that gives me that positivity as well, that mindset that someday that will be me, or some days it may be just a blah day, and it's like you just not motivated to do something. But then having a community that are all motivated, and you talk to them, we don't know each other before this business, but through this business we have made friendships from all over the world, and we get to talk to them through our comments, conversations, and you kind of get the vibe of everyone trying to do something good and giving it out there, and it just fills you with that positive attitude to also uh, do what you have to do and to serve, and also um, how do you call that, for the past days there, I don't know if it happens to you, but for the past days, it's just like, and also with our weather, it's winter time. That's when things just don't speak well with me, and sometimes there will be really days that I'm down. But as I've mentioned earlier, this business, for you to join a business, it's kind of like you have that responsibility to look after it, because this business is kind of like somebody mentioned before, it's your baby. And whether you're not feeling well, or you're down, or you're not like really very positive on a certain day, you have to do what you have to do to do it. So yeah, it's kind of like I am humuhugot ako ng anong tawag dito ng lakas na I have to be present there. Alagaan ko yung business ko, and I think that's one positive thing na nangyayari dahil you are now responsible to do what you have to do and what you're supposed to do. And araw-araw or every day you wake up, you have a mission, you have a vision, you have goals to do for that day, and that also is helpful for us who are kind of busy or busy with life and not doing anything. And and there it is, it's in front of you, you have to do something for it, something good about it. And yeah, I think that's winning growth in the mindset.
I
I think
love it. Yeah, I really like the fact that you mentioned about the qualities of people that you are looking into, you know. And honestly, that is one of the subject that we have for this week on my personal development, you know. Just imagine those people who are successfully running in your running business, or those people that you look up to, and get their qualities and apply that to your business, not imagining themselves, their face, because they said that you are actually trying to how do you call manipulate. If you are thinking about the face of this person, you're actually manipulating that person. So only think the qualities, and then use that quality and share it, and share it with people, or apply that to your business as well. I like that. Yeah. And how about you, Rose? Leah?
yeah.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, okay. My wins for this week is it's somewhat similar to Sis Gertrude. It's about growth, about my because since we are all digital entrepreneur, so we all engage with all our social media. So it's more on the like in our business we can see the insights. So it's like more on growth of our business, but not so much, but at least that I can see some growth, and then as well as growth on my personal development and how to do better or to progress in this business. Because and also the other wins that I have accomplished this week is about being consistency, because I believe that consistency will become a habit, and then it will once it become a habit, it will turn to be a successful. It will you can see a progress. So I think that's my win for this. And I also same with Sir Richard, since because I've been so motivated, I think it helps to appreciation. So I think appreciation is the key as well, because you're being so grateful and you attract good things as well. So that's it. Thank you.
Amazing, amazingly. I like the consistency. Yes, he said it's all about repetition. That's the reason why. Oh, I remember Oshin, my son. Oh, in the first place, he doesn't know his name. He only knows his name by repeating his name, and that's how we learn too. Because if we keep doing something that is not in harmony with our goal, it become a habit, and it's gonna be harder for us to change. That's why we have to get rid all those things that unnecessary, and change that to all the things that necessary, that is in harmony on what we want. So that consistency, that's what you're doing, is the same thing that what I'm doing. It's all about repetition. So I like that. Yeah. How about you, Gladys?
Yes, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Happy weekends, everyone. And okay, so what's the question?
Your wins.
Okay, sharing our wins. this week and challenges for the week. Okay, so for me, my wins for this week is that having a new business partner to my team, additional additional team member to my team, and I really do something new for these new people coming into my team, and that's my purpose. I am intentionally doing that thing to have, to have progress and to have a successful team this year. So I'm so happy that we're having a new business partner, and yeah, that is my wins this week. And of course, interviewing people from different walks of life, from different places. So I met them through this online thing, and I'm so happy for that. I'm grateful for that because um, I am growing. I am growing with that kind of thing, which is interviewing with different people, knowing their their why they started this business, and sharing their experience, their journey for me is something that I can learn too as well. So of course, challenges is always there. Challenges is a part of our life for our everyday living, whether you are a career professional or stay at home mom, or whether you're single, married. Challenges is a part of our, a part of our daily life. So it's normal to have the challenges, but the thing is that it's just how you handle the challenges. It's just how you react, respond to these challenges. So that's the important thing, because if you allow these negative challenges in yourself, in your career or in your business, so this is a really a huge impact. If you're going to feel like you're down because of these challenges, no, you cannot get the results that you want if you keep this allowing to yourself the negativity. So for me, challenges for me is, for now, I really handle, um, intelligently, something like that, wisely. I don't take as a serious one, and I take this one as a motivation, as an inspirational, because I think these challenges is something like um, the strength that challenge you, how you handle, so that when you survive, when you overcome these challenges, it will become, yeah, feeling is good, right? Have you realized, have you experienced that one, that if you survive the challenges, you feel like you feel like, what they call this, relax or complete, something like that. So yeah, for me, challenges this week is sort of, but I don't take as seriously. So that's it for me, Sis Arnett.
Thank you, Gladys. Congratulations on your newest business partner. That's a really good win for the week, So, yeah. And then thank you for sharing also your challenges. I thought that's going to be the next question, but thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So let me go there. So, since you shared also already your challenges, it's so normal. It's so normal to have those challenges because that's a part of our story. Life is boring without any challenges that make us enjoy more, but it depends how you embrace that in your life. So it's one part ingredient of our life story, those challenges. So it's always nice to look the bright side of everything. Sometimes it's dark, but there's always a rainbow on the other side of darkness, right? So I love that. Yeah. So for me, my wins is I've been very productive actually this wins. I'm very, very consistent. Not only I'm waking up 5 o'clock in the morning, and I always have time to squeeze learning how YouTube ad works. So I've been studying the insights of YouTube ads and created my Facebook Messenger video. So and one thing is I use a self accountability form that I write what are the goals that I need to do this week, and I've been very very consistent in that, and it makes my week more productive if I write it. I use not I don't before I don't really write things that I want to do, but that is really my big win because looking back, all the things that I've done last week, and I am actually more productive by using a self accountability form. And once and then I'll go and study them, and and then if there are something that I need to polish, and then I will go back and do it again. But and I save it in a binder, so every time I see it, I'm like, oh my god, I finished this one. Oh my god, I finished this one. So it's always nice. It's always nice to see that. So that's my win for this week. Yeah, it's been very productive so far. Yeah. So let's go on challenges. So what can we help you, Ate Jerry? What challenges that you've been facing for the week? And then it's okay. Everybody can share their advices since we are into this one business community. And then, uh, How can we help you?
Okay, challenges. Yeah, aside from our daily challenges that we go through, and then with our business, there are also challenges. For me, to be honest, it's like um, the challenges that I am experiencing right now, where I am right now, my family right now, it's really affecting the way I look at things. So I learned that if I really concentrate on that, it affects everything around me and my business. And sometimes when I don't listen to motivational people, and I don't browse on my Facebook, and then I don't read, that's when the time that I am really in the hole. I am down there and I can't do anything, and I become so negative. Those are my challenges. And when I was one day I was looking at my business page, and I said, what am I doing wrong? I think there's something that I've missed way before when I set up my business. So I went back to the training, and then it's kind of like um, I am making objectives. I put some things to do for the day, and I am so thankful that I have already set up things there that needs to be set up. I have polished some things, and I think even though those are tiny things that I did, I think that's a win for me, which I did yesterday, which actually I felt, oh, that's out of that. It's it's there, it's done, and I am still looking at it now, and actually I am looking for ways on how am I going to make my page, because the last time in the mastermind, something about talking about our pages, to kind of make some changes in there if there's nothing going on. And so there was this lady I saw on Facebook, and I was interested on how she's talking about this how do you call that, coaching thing and everything, marketing. And I called her, and she saw my page, my website, and she said, to be honest with you, I am not the right person to help you with your problem, because you already have a set up website. And then, like, we talked, and after talking, and then I thought to myself, yeah, I think what she said is true. This is a one of a kind community, because all the things that we see on Facebook, They are kind of like wanting you to help you to set up your funnel, your website, your domain. But this community, because she actually said, you have a one of a kind of a community. You're already in a community or in a company that you set up things there. And I was thinking after we talked, yeah, it's like the skeleton is there. We just have to put the finishing touches. And it just opened my mind. And it's like, I think it's just me that's making it, putting in my imagination that it is hard.
I
So
totally agree with that, Ate
yeah,
Jerry. Yeah.
it's, to me it's like, it's, how will I do this? It's hard to move on. But then, yeah, that very nice lady said that, and it opened my mind. And I said, oh, imagine that the people that she teaches, they start from scratch
Mm-hmm.
until they build their own website. And here comes this community we are in. It's just like a building. They already have the land, they already have the building materials, they already have the
Exactly.
skeleton. That, and the thing you do is go live there and put on your appliances and make it beautiful. So it's up to you to do the finishing touches. And
Yeah,
I said, okay,
Yeah.
so,
it's a
and yeah,
complete
and so
package,
there
Ate
I saw,
Cherry.
I said, oh, so that's how different we are from others who are starting
Yeah.
from
From scratch.
the ground level. But this community we are in, it, the house is already there. You just have to move in and do some
Yeah.
finishing touches.
Yeah.
So
There is one point that you mentioned, Ate Jerry, is the it's imagination. Imagination is the instrument of the mind. It's only us who create things to make our business more beautiful. We already have a system that is already created for us, and it's only us who can make that more beautiful, more attractive to people. Sometimes we really overlook things. The answer is actually there, but it's actually me is the problem. So the only thing that you can fix the problem is you gotta surround yourself with people that really motivates you. It's not like people that put you down, because that energy that you are getting from the people that is putting you down, it really affects your energy. It affects your work. So just like early this week, I am so down. I feel like I'm not good enough. I thought I did a lot of uh, things, but I remember that success people always think that the day is too short because they really wants to do more, you know and that this dissatisfaction actually is one thing that they use to make things more better in their life. So it's okay to be dissatisfied on what you do, because that can push you towards towards success. Yeah. So what I did is I just watched the Think and Grow Rich in YouTube, and that makes me feel better. That makes me more even productive. Yeah. So it really affects, because there are some moments that happen at work or something like that, or anywhere, or maybe one of the loved ones that really brings that negativity. It's just totally affect our job as well. So the only way for us to get rid of that is to just stop. I'm not gonna think of that anymore. I'm just gonna focus on myself, on my business. That's it. Yeah. I don't know with you guys what you gonna share for Ate Jerry.
That's true. That's true. So what Ate Jerry mentioned is that um, about the total finish of the business. Yes, I agree with you with that. But look, we are here in the community that it's already laid out for us, the total package they put all together. And that's true that the missing one, the missing piece is your self within you, how to do that thing, how to work for it. Because um, we all know that our community provide us all the tools, and why we're wondering why, what happened, because sometimes I ask myself too, what is the missing piece, why I am like this. So but for me, maybe within us, within ourselves. So that's one thing that I notice. But yes, with these challenges, sometimes, yeah, that's true, that if you feel down, what I did is that I have a podcast. I watch a podcast even if I'm at work, because sometimes we woke up in the morning, we're not in a good mood, right? When we experience that, and that's, to be honest, we experience that. So when we're going to our respect, respective, I mean, when we're going to our job, so our we feel like, down, we feel like too lazy to come to our work, right? But
Yeah.
if you feel that, if you I feel like that, sometimes. And what I did is that I opened my phone, I put a podcast, which is a positivity, motivation, and everything is gone. So it's something like, it's something like, it's all in mindset. Yeah, which is it's in mindset. So yeah, that's the challenges I experienced. That's Sis Jerry, you're not alone. So yeah, you're
Yeah.
not
Thank
alone
you.
with that, because it's normal that we ask ourselves why.
Yeah, yeah,
What's the missing piece? Why how can we do things that we, can move forward to us? So I'm asking myself too. But yeah, you can answer also your question, because you yourself is the only one who can change it,
yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
And no one else. So that's, Sis Arnett, my take to Sis
Thank you.
Jerry.
Thank you.
How about you, Leah? What's your challenges?
I think it's for me is don't pressure yourself too much on the why is not working. You're feeding more pressure
Right.
on yourself, and it will sort of stop you from progressing and transforming. So I think you focus on what is really good on what we have right now, and then enhance it. That's what I'm. And then at the same time, the good thing that, and now it's good thing that you open it up. So sometimes it's good that you have to approach someone who's doing well in the business. So I and because for you approach a person who is not part of our business. So maybe you approach a person who's doing our business, and then they can give you more input. So I think that's I'm going to advise. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a good one. Get some options outside, right? And also they can also double check how we're good at.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That
So
lady was impressed. Like, you have a one of a kind company,
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why I can't help you with what you're asking. And
I
so I
think that
had to
was
go back
that.
and look at it.
I
outside
think
the
that was
box.
your wake up call.
Yeah.
It's like ding, it's there.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's the me. Yeah. So
Mm.
what's your challenges, Leah? Or what's
Oh, my
yeah.
challenges. Since in the first and foremost, we all know that we are doing attraction marketing, yeah, and we leverage social media. So one of my challenges, especially like doing a content on our posting.
Mm,
Yeah, so I think that was my most challenges, because you have to really create a content wherein you can attract people, and what brand you are trying to relay it to the people, so that they'll be convinced that our
right.
business is really good and you are really enjoying the benefits of the business. I think that's the one of my challenges. But of course, as they say, you don't have to quit, because you have to really move on and prove it, and that's what I mentioned, and you have to be consistent. So even though how challenged you are, you still have to keep doing it. And the other thing is, because
Maya, no?
since we're doing about business, and of course business involves what you call this one, involves money, isn't it? So it still involves some startup costs. So now, especially nowadays, the inflation is inflation is affecting everyone. So I think that's one of the challenges of encourage people or to join our venture. So I think that's it. The inflation really affecting everyone, so it's sort of they'll be hesitant to venture out, even though they have a big dreams to improve their life, but because of the inflation they'll get affected, or they sort of delay or hold off on their dreams for the meantime. I think that's it, Sister Aranet. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a good one. That's really good one. So creating content is really hard sometimes. Even me, I have some challenges on that. But I read books, so this is one where I always mostly get my content. It's a daily stoic, so it's dated from January 1st to December 31. That's where I get a content and relate that into our business as well. Yeah, and it's very very and it's very very helpful so far. So but as they said is uh your brand is you. You're gonna share you and attract people like you. That's what I've learned. Yeah. And it's challenging because it's every day, but that's our business. We have to show up in our business every single day. Yeah. So sometimes if I have no content, I'm just gonna go live and share uh my what's going on that
Yeah,
day. Yeah.
it's like
So
my day, isn't it?
yes, yeah, my day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with me, that I am challenged with the content too. It's like, why is it that people can just go up on the camera and do some videos, and I still have struggles doing live videos on or videos. So yeah, it's the content that's kind of challenging a little.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's challenging a little, but it's really challenging to put content out there. But then I have noticed that when I put videos, there's no reactions. If it's me talking, but if I just go on with the way I do it, with just I read something or I just share some insights, I get reactions. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a video of my son. That's when a lot of reactions and engagements come in.
So it means you have to, your brand is as a mom, working mom, with the business. Mm.
Yeah, I think so.
Showing off Isaiah all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Yeah.
in my
You
in
all,
on my part, I always stick to my Friday and good weekend. So that's why if you see me dancing or doing some TikTok, because I want to stick to a Friday funny or feel good Friday. So you know those things because you get excited for the weekend. So that's how
yes,
I. Mm,
that's true. I noticed also when you created a content which is I don't know if you notice this one, that if you create a content by yourself, no one is reacting. But if you make a content which is different, and then it is shareable, so I noticed that one. But sis Cherry, it's fine that if you are having a go live or a video, if you don't get any reaction, maybe yeah, maybe something like um for the engagement, sometimes it happens, and that is really true, that sometimes I don't know if Facebook is not showing up to people that content,
Hmm.
so something like that. So I noticed that one, but I ignore it. I didn't stress myself if if my post doesn't have any reaction. I don't stress myself. I'm just thinking that, oh, maybe there my post is not showing, so that's why no one is reacting, something like that. So I take as, instead of thinking a negative effect,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I turn into, something like that. So, and sis Aranet, Annabelle Belia Ventures has a comment.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys motivate me to work more. Yeah.
Yeah, so glad. Yeah.
yeah, she
Yeah.
inspired us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that content is just like, for me, if the thing is, here's the thing, we are into law of attraction, and we sometimes this is because I do experiment. I experiment a lot about my content, and it's a part of my gratitude every day too, my gratitude journal. So yeah, it's once you put yourself out there, and then it's okay if the world will not see it, but at least the Lord knows that you are working. So that's all about it. The Lord knows that you are working, showing up in your business every day, even though nobody love or likes it. At least you are doing something in your business. So He knows. He knows the answer. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then what you do is I go back to that content, I tweak it a little bit, and then post it again some other time, and then it gets okay. So it's kind of like, okay, there's no engagement at all, but I'll just leave it there. And it's true about what you all mentioned on the consistency. I tried to change the times. That's when nothing happens. It's like it's just there being frozen to death. Nothing
Hmm.
happens. So I go back to the time again that I usually post, and then all right. So Facebook is like testing you, or whatever platform it tests you, and you try to test it, and then you really cannot do anything because it's the algorithm that those are numbers that I don't know how others uh
Mm.
go away with that, about the algorithms going on. So it's true about what you all mentioned on consistency and the time of posting. It has to be consistent.
Not, I think not
Yeah.
only with the yeah, it's still really in relation to consistency. They said you don't have only to have to post, you have to use other, what you call, other features of Facebook. That's why there's a go live. That's why there's a reel. That's why there's a stories. So you have to engage on those features of Facebook. You don't have just to write like a text message. You have to
Mhm.
use all those and then they said hashtags is still good as well. That's why, have you noticed some bloggers or anyone who in social media, they always use hashtags. So you still have to use all those avenues.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
it's kind of like Facebook is testing you. Oh, here are the things you can use. Why are you just
Yes.
using one? We
Yeah.
are giving you everything. Use
Yeah.
them. It's
Yeah.
like, yep.
That's a good one, though. At least we are all learning on everyone's challenges. Yeah, that's why. That's why if I schedule something at 5:30, it has to be 5:30 all the time. I don't want to mix it because it's just the. I'm my content is actually doing. I'm getting likes on that time.
Yeah.
Why do I have to change it? Because once I've changed it, and then like, oh what, nobody like it, stuff like that. But sometimes uh, it's hard not to think about it, but they said, do not think about it. Just think the
Yeah,
outcome. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
that's true. It's like with the kind of world we have where everybody is focused on the likes and engagement, it's it's hard to ignore that saying it's okay, but actually at the back of your mind, why is it like that? What did I do wrong?
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
True.
Don't focus on the result. Focus on the energy that you're putting towards that content.
Yeah.
And then sometimes if I am in not in the mood, I don't want to post content because I'm putting a bad vibration towards that content. Yeah, so I really don't do it. I postpone it from time to time. Yeah.
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 True. So
Well, I think yes, Leah.
I just want to leave some few words because I've just read this, because I've written some nice quote, like since we're talking about challenges, and I just caught my attention because the one that I've copied from one of the it's from an unknown author. He said that we shouldn't be defined by the challenges we face. Instead, we should work to become the future that we want. So I think instead of pressuring yourself on what is not working, so just carry on what things that is going to progress. I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you
a
for
good
that.
one. That's absolutely a good one. Yeah.
Mm.
I think we are now marked to 40 minutes. It was a really good conversation. At least we learned something, and it's totally normal to have those challenges, and it become our wins. And because that's a process of learning to get through life, and then visualization is really the key here. That's why every day I visualize that I already achieved the goal. you know and then I'm doing it backward, and it's I think it's really working for me really really well. So yeah, last minute of shout out before we close our live.
Can I say something about when you say visualization? Because someone told me as well that you should have your vision board as well all the time. Keep it updated because it will help you visualize what you want to be in the future as well. So that's it. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, it's truly visualization is so powerful. Oh, very, very powerful. And because that is one, I don't know, a lot of people is not really using. I think we visualize every day, we visualize every day. We're just not so intentional. Yeah. And just imagine, just like Gladys, I know she visualized to be a she visualized to go to the Philippines, and then she went to the Philippines, stuff like that, and what are things that she needs to do in the Philippines. So we already visualize ahead of time, and then we will be surprised, like, what? I actually see this before, so it's a redemptive power. That's what they said. Visualization is a redemptive power. Yeah, that we have. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it for today. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for XBet official winners watching in YouTube, and then for again, thank you, Anna, for watching us today from Canada. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful weekend.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.